Everybody, I wanted to drop in and do a channel update. As everybody knows that's watched our channel, who's somebody who catches our videos constantly and watches them, we've got a goose and 7 ducks. I have 3 I think that's how you say it, ruined ducks, and then I have 3 of the anaconda ducks. They're white with black in the body of the feathers. And then I have the hatchery choice goose. I don't really know what kind of a goose it is. I'm just going to say it's if you're a Friends fan, it's probably going to look more like the goose they had on, or the duck they had on their show. It's just going to be a white goose. I've named her Sunshine. And the only reason is because my mother we would get up every morning. My mother, once we saw her or she saw us, she would say, "Good morning, Sunshine." And it's just a fond memory I have of my mother's alive and well. She's 81 years old and living in rural Louisiana. But I wanted to do something like that, and so I'm going to name it Sunshine until it decides it doesn't like that name. How's that? Anyway, what's going on here at the homestead? We are chicken house building. If you watch my husband's channel, he calls it the chicken coop. And to me, this is going to be a 10 by 12, so it's more like a chicken house. My grandmother always called it a chicken house. She didn't really call it a coop. So in my mind, it's a chicken house. It's going to have a lot of different attributes on the inside. It's going to be 8-foot ceiling height so that I can get in there and clean, although I'm only 5'5". So I can get in there and clean really well. So we're going to use the deep bed method. I believe that's what we're going to try at first and see how that goes. We're doing a little bit of that in the coop, although I do a lot of, I don't want any sick birds, and so I've just probably been an over mother, if you can believe that. I really just want to keep at least 3 times a day they get fresh bedding and fresh clean feet, and I've caught myself wiping their little feet. And I am holding the goose. I have a lady who's raised geese, and she's telling me that I really need to hold this goose every day and talk to it as much as I possibly can, because they will turn on you. They'll decide that they don't like you, and then you'll have a problem. So I really don't want to do that. What else is going on? The seed starting I did, a lot of what I started wasn't strong enough, and the weather being back and forth, it really didn't do well. I do have some that actually stayed strong enough, and I've planted them in one of the raised beds outside against my own wishes, really. Bill wants me to put stuff out there, and I know the deer's going to get it. We have just an influx of, all kinds of wildlife that will come and eat everything in the beds that I planted. So, and if you hear a humming or a noise outside, that's Bill on the tractor. Our neighbor has allotted us his unlimited use of his Kubota, and Bill keeps it parked behind our garage so he can use it whenever he, wants to use it. I'm going to be looking for, or cutting down some branches for my chicken house. I'm going to have all their roosts made out of natural branches, and I've got 3 or 4 nesting boxes that I purchased, and they're made out of a really hard plastic. We'll show those to you when we do a tour of the chicken house. And I wanted them to be that. I didn't want them made out of wood, because I really want to be able to get in there and remove them out and wash them out and clean them up really well. So that's super important to me. And let's see, intermingling chickens with ducks. We are newbies, these ducks are going to be almost a month old by the time the chicks get here, and they're going to be way bigger than chickens. So I'm trying to explain to Bill that it's probably not a super great idea that we put baby chicks in with heavy mounted ducks and a goose. I think the chickens need to be able to have enough strength to fight for themselves if they had to defend themselves. So I'm trying to get him to, he and I, to figure out a way. Maybe we build another brooder box. Maybe we, if it's warm enough, the ducks go out in the chicken house or we build them something temporary to put them outside. I don't know, but I really don't want to intermingle them. I'm on a lot of groups on Facebook, duck groups, chicken groups, and I have seen a gamut of sick animals. Most everybody, just the hairline triggered, the hatchery, whatever hatchery they got them from, whatever store they got them from. I must have won the lottery, because the ducks I got from the place that I got them from, and I think I've already done a video and linked that. These were just super healthy, energetic, no issues. I've had no problems whatsoever. I'm not putting them on anything super special. I'm doing the electrolytes and the probiotics in their water, and that's about it. We decided to, we're subscribers of Lumina Acres, and we decided to go with their watering system that he recommended from coopsandmore.com. We're having issues with it with ducks, so if you watch his channel, if that's something you've tried with ducks and you think it's fabulous, I'd love to see your setup or talk about your setup or whatever, however you choose to communicate on social media. What else? I'm getting 14 chickens, and they're a variety of breeds. I never remember all the breeds I've ordered. Majority of them are going to be by Orpington, and the laced Wyandottes, I think they're black and white. I'm pretty sure they're black and white. I've not ordered any roosters, but I'm told that that can happen when you do stuff online, that they occasionally will put in accidentally a rooster when you didn't order it, and you don't know it till it's after their 24-hour warranty expires or whatever. So I'll be on the lookout for that. Not sure how I can tell a rooster unless he's a teenager, but yeah, I'm going to be getting those in, and I'll do a video. The ducks have swam twice. We have a tub in this bathroom right here that we never use. It doesn't function. It's a whirlpool, and it doesn't work, so I can't, clean all the jets and everything really well. And so I've cleaned the surface area, and I've just put probably 2 inches of water in there, and they have just thoroughly enjoyed. And I'll leave some video at the end of the last swim that they got a couple days ago. At the end of my channel update. What else? Oh, I got a fabulous response of the video I did regarding the giveaway that Doug and Stacy did, which I really wasn't, dishing their channel or saying anything bad about them at all. I'm a subscriber of their channel. Bill and I do watch their channel occasionally when there's something there that we really have an interest in. I went over to his channel for the giveaway video, and I just left a comment there that I felt it was a really bad idea to link up with channels, and he lashed back pretty quickly and told me that they don't believe in sub for sub channeling, which I'm not really sure what he's talking about. But what I don't think he's clear about is he gave specific instructions about creating titles and leaving descriptions and doing keywords and allowing your channel to be public so he can see your subscriptions and then that type of thing. So I think that I think he really needs to do some research on analytics, because analytics they're not human. They're not going to be able to see his intention on what he is and isn't willing to do. And I know Joe Waller over at St. Bernard Acres is a sub to my channel, and one of his comments was, hey, I don't really like it when people are trying to, get to be big shots on YouTube and they're solely focused on the money. I can assure you that if the bigger channels are going about not really talking to the representatives over at Google and YouTube about what their ideas are about growing their own channels, if they're not doing that, you're going to see another flurry of videos where they're complaining about demonetization. You know, I'm not trying to push my intelligence about Google or YouTube or anything like that. That was another comment I got that, you know, I'm really not. My goal was to the person who has an organically grown channel, they really need to think about whether or not they want to sell their YouTube soul for a camera or $100 from Amazon. I would say, if I were your marketing consultant, I would say no, 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 no. And Doug can spin it and use semantics all he wants. And it's really sad. I guess for me, and again, I've never met them personally. I've only had now 2 interactions with him that were extremely negative. He doesn't know me, so he's gathering some really, he doesn't really know me. So I'm very blunt and very straight to the point. I don't really hold back, and I don't really tend to protect feelings of complete strangers. But as a courtesy to him, I removed the link that I shared with you guys. But here's how funny this works. He left my comment to his comment up, but he removes the book he wrote me on how I am so dead wrong about what they're doing. And that he demanded that I remove my comment, which he could have removed himself, and the link. He said he was going to erase it, but he didn't. And he didn't erase my comment. So he thinks he's trying to make me look like a fool, but it's going to work completely to his disadvantage. Anyway, so I've spent enough time talking about that because, again, I think these guys are great people. My goal was to make, and I didn't tag his channel. I didn't say anything in the title about his channel. It wasn't a dish or to go after him. I was just really merely trying to get a person like myself, who I've never been with a network. I get probably 5 emails or 10 emails a week asking me to join a YouTube network to bump up my subscriptions, they're promising you the moon and the stars and all of this money, and I could care less. So, anyway, that's really all I'm going to say about Doug and Stacy. I will continue to watch their channel. I thoroughly enjoy Stacy's information, and wow, what a smart lady. And if I ever had an opportunity to meet her, I certainly would be delighted to do so. And him as well, I guess, because they're married and she chose him. So we all know she's got great taste. It's just not coming across off of YouTube for me. What else? Oh, some of y'all know and some of you don't know, but I do a lot of marketing for some of the channels on YouTube, and I help with, creating t-shirts, ideas, logos, branding, and marketing for some of the YouTubers. And I've never charged anybody to do so. Nobody's ever paid me to do so. So far, nobody's ever done that. But I've got a lady who is, I guess, trolling my channel. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's a lady, maybe it's a guy, you never know. But the name of their call tag is Spice and One Sugar. I don't know what that means. But she came over to my channel. She wanted to subscribe, is the reason she contacted me, but she wanted me to know why she didn't subscribe. And she said because some of the videos that I had liked, she does not agree with the people that I like their their video. There's only been, well, and she made reference to cannabis. She's referring, I'm pretty sure she's referring to our Half Acre Homestead, Beverly Volpe's channel. And way back when Bev needed and wanted a website, I created her a website for free. And I helped her get her t-shirt stuff off the ground. And I made her a bunch of aprons. I helped her do a giveaway. And I made her a cannabis apron to where she wanted to start a channel for cannabis cooking, because I guess some of her subs didn't like cannabis and some of them did. And so she was going to do a split off. And so I gifted her the aprons. She has never paid me for any of it. I've gifted her all of that stuff. And so I caught one of the, I guess she put on Facebook, she had a new intro to her cannabis channel, and I clicked on the link to see if she was going to be using my logo and how she was going to market it, because as a marketer, I'm interested in stuff like that. She had on the apron that I had made her, and I just liked the video and made a comment to Bev on there that said, "I love your apron." That was it. So this lady, Spice and One Sugar, said, let me see if I can read the comment here. She basically said, "I was going to subscribe, however, upon checking your YouTube playlist and see 479 cannabis BS post is about all you can offer, then forget it. Weed, cookies, and cakes died back in the 70s, lady." Wow. I don't use cannabis oil. I don't smoke pot. I have no dealings with marijuana or cannabis at all. None. I have no interest in learning how to use it. I have a brace on my arm because I'm in excruciating pain from injuring myself outside. I'm not looking to CBD or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's not on my list of medications that I'm seeking out to test or try. I have my own reasons for doing so, and until somebody asks me, I probably won't share them. But I do believe that medical marijuana has helped a lot of children. I've seen it with my own eyes personally. I have a friend who has got a daughter has seizures, and this CBD oil helps her a lot. But I wouldn't carry it in my kitchen and start making brownies and cookies with it. God makes everything, and He has a purpose for every living thing. The Bible says it. I didn't say it. The Bible does. So as part of my faith, I know that marijuana is on this earth for a purpose. Anything in excess is bad. I choose not to have that in my life, in my realm of things to do, but I've got a woman who's taken an assumption that I'm into that. Anyway. Okay, enough of the ranting. Anyway, I wanted to say hello to everybody, give you a little update. I am going to be putting up, I'm going to do a chicken salad today. I'll be putting that video up. And my husband, Bill, wants some peanut butter cookies. I got to make sure I have all the ingredients for that. I'll be doing, I'll go to my grandmother's recipe book and I'll pull her peanut butter cookie recipe. And her, I think the chicken salad, I'm going to do a copycat on that one. I love Arby's chicken salad. And I hate fast food, but I love Arby's chicken salad when they I think once a year they bring it out. So I have a copycat version of the Arby's chicken salad, and I plan to do that one. I hope you'll enjoy that one. And then once we get further along in the chicken house and the greenhouse, I'll be putting up videos. If you want a step-by-step and you want to learn how we're doing it all that's going to be on Bill's channel. I've got him to do all the detailed stuff so that, you know, he has a better way of explaining construction than me. So anyway, everybody have a great day, and I'll see you guys.
Okay, one more day and they'll be 2 weeks old. My goodness. they had no water out there. No, I'm not. See how big their bills are getting?
Yeah. And how little their wings still are.
Yeah.
It's like a T-Rex with feathers.
Mama Goose. Yeah. Yeah. Clean, clean, clean. Give me some clean waters.